Yo, yo, kings and queens. Roll call. What's up, kings and queens? What's happening? All right, good to see. All right, couple sexy guys pop on. What's up, everybody? It is I, Chris, the sales coach, and your marketing superman. And hey, I want to pop on and continue our awesome series we've been sharing this week. What I've been sharing with you, the 5 things that I pray for, and I highly recommend the 5 things you begin to pray for as well, and how it can radically shift and change everything in your life when you begin to pray in this way. All right, so today, we're on number 3, right? The number 3. Tomorrow, I'm going to share with you number 4, but let's talk about number 3, stress. Number 3, if you missed number 1, number 2, go back and watch the videos here on my channel. You can check them out. But number 3 thing I'll pray for, the Bible says something pretty profound. If you read Proverbs a lot, you will see this often. It will tell you to get wisdom, but in all you're getting, get something else. And the other thing that it tells you to get, that's very powerful, is to get what? Understanding. Understanding. Now, why would the Bible tell us in all our getting to also get understanding? Well, what does understanding mean first and foremost? Well, first you got to define the word. Understanding actually means to perceive or to grasp a thing, right? To perceive or to grasp a thing. See, there's a lot of information out there today. There's a lot of things that will happen in your business with growing. For example, when growing a business online, there are going to be a lot of ups as well as a lot of downs. That's just fact, right? It's not going to be a piece of cake. Everything's not going to be hunky-dory. You're like, woo, yeah, I'm rich tomorrow. No, right? So there's going to be a lot of things that are going to happen that, and 90% of them are going to be out of your control. Now, most of them, some things you will be able to control, but something's going to happen, you'll be out of your control. So since that is a fact, that is inevitable, that's going to happen, it's good to kind of perceive and grasp what's really taking place, because if you don't have the right perception, if you're unable to grasp that scenario, right, you could interpret it the wrong way. And if you interpret things the wrong way, you're going to make a decision based off faulty information. Ooh, this is so good, right? Based off faulty information. And I can remember in the early days of growing my business, when things weren't going right, I perceived a certain thing to be happening, right? But in all reality, that wasn't taking place. I was just going through the process, right? And so I had to be able to reframe that situation and teach myself how to think appropriately to understand what's happening. So that's why I asked, third thing I asked God for is understanding. Because there are going to be things that are going to be happening that God knows. Why? Because God sees the end from the beginning, right? But I don't know. And if I were to make a decision based off of how I feel, ooh, that's why you got to be very careful making decisions based off how you feel. Because your feelings can misguide you as well. But I asked God to, Lord, teach me how to understand what's going on right now. Lord, let me understand what's happening right now in the way that you see it, Lord, right? So I asked for understanding to be able to perceive and grasp certain situations that are very important in life, that are very important in business. Listen, things will happen in business and outside of business that you need to get God's understanding and comprehension to what's happening. So that is why, my friend, the third thing I pray for is understanding. Because I don't want to make decisions, and you don't want to make decisions based off what you thought that was happening. Because once you make that decision, once you make a decision, guys, a decision is not a choice. Now, most folks make choices. But when you make a decision means that to kill off all other options. There is no other way, right? And so once you make a decision, right, there is no other way. There's no other option. And now you got to live with those consequences. So that's why it's imperative that you get understanding so you can perceive that situation in the right frame, right? And so you can make a very sound and wise decision. So understanding is very important in your situation, my friend. So I hope that helped you. If that's making sense to you, do me a favor, type a 1 in the comments. I'd like to know, type a 1 in the comments if that makes sense to you. If now you got a better understanding, pun on words, of understanding and what it means and how it's so important to have this be a very component of your prayer life, because life is going to throw you curveballs. Life is going to throw you change ups. Life is going to think everything is not going to go according to your plans. So you need understanding in order to perceive it right and make a sound decision. So hopefully that help you. Let me know. Type in the comments below if that help you. Type in the comments what you found most valuable. And if you're checking me out on social media right now and you're not subscribed, listen, you want more tips like this, simply follow me right here on this channel. Hit the follow button. Follow me on subscribe button wherever you might be watching this right now. Follow and subscribe at Chris the Sales Coach. And remember this, my friend.